Shayan Khan, it's a pleasure to have you here in London with us for your film Na Band Na Baraati. तो मैं आपसे ये पूछना चाहती हूँ कि आपकी ये डेब्यू फिल्म है. So what wanted you to come in a Pakistani film?
Well, my father, he was very interested in the Pakistani cinema. He wanted to be a part of it. As you know, that my family's producing the film.
Oh, okay.
Right. And I've done Mr. Pakistan World, and I was the winner in 2013. So, I've got a background in Pakistan, and it felt like it was the right time to enter the Pakistani market.
So, like you said, you were Mr. Pakistan in 2013, right? So that was more to do with modeling.
Correct.
So, a lot of models come into acting,
Yes.
and like you're working alongside Macau as well, and he was a model too.
Right.
So, what's the difference? Do you feel like sometimes it can be a disadvantage, or do you think it works to your advantage?
It could work to your advantage just for the looks, but modeling and acting are two different worlds.
Yeah.
It's not the same thing at all, because modeling, all you're doing is looking pretty and walking.
Yeah.
Acting is more sensational. You got to know how to control your reactions, how to pitch your voice, how to
Emote.
pretty much, control every part of your body.
Yeah.
So it's more of an extensive exercise, and not only that, when you're acting, you have to pretty much be there for hours and hours and hours. So it's a lot of work.
Yeah. So you live in America, I can
Yes.
tell from your accent. Coming to Pakistan and working in Pakistan, they're like two worlds apart. So did you ever think, was there any culture shock or anything that surprised you? And what made you want to go to Pakistan and work there? Because a lot of people that are set in America or England usually don't want to go back, to their original motherland and start working there.
I didn't have a cultural shock at all. I've lived in Pakistan
Oh, so you
when
lived
I
in
was younger.
Pakistan.
Yeah,
Okay, great.
I moved to the U.S. when I was 13 years old. I've also traveled to many other countries.
Yeah.
And, I really like Pakistan. I like the people there,
Yeah.
And once I released the film, I haven't been to Pakistan for 20 years, by the way.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And I only went back for the film. So once I went back for the film and I met people, and they're very, Pakistan is a very loving country. They're very welcoming. They'll treat you nice, and so when I went there, it wasn't a cultural shock. It was actually it was a pleasant experience for me, because
you
I
felt
got to
accepted.
see the places that I had grown up in, and saw my old elementary school where I went to, and it brought back memories. And when you're younger, that's probably the best times of your life.
Yeah, definitely. So can you tell us about your role in Na Band Na Baraati?
So I'm playing Mikal Zulfikar's younger brother in Na Band Na Baraati.
Okay.
And I'm the troublemaking younger brother
the cheeky one.
Yeah, the cheeky one. And he's got this girlfriend whose father is actually trying to get her married to some doctor or lawyer or something like
the
that.
stereotypical, yeah.
It's just how it happens in our community. And of course, we're okay. I want to marry her.
Yeah.
And the film kind of becomes a very trouble experience for the guy, because he all of a sudden makes a haphazard plan of eloping the girl and getting married to her, and it turns out to be a whole comical ride with it's a very funny romantic comedy. We've got action, we've got romance, dancing, very good singers in Na Band Na Baraati.
Yeah.
Rahat Fateh Ali Khan, Shafqat Amanat Ali, Sahil Ali Bagga, I'm a Big, Nimra Rafiq. So it's a big project. It's my first project. It's our production's first feature film. We got a lot to learn. We're happy with the product. We're happy with the response we got in Pakistan.
Yeah.
Because we released in Pakistan on Eid, right?
Yeah.
If you go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, because weddings are such a big subject in Pakistan, it's always a recipe for success.
Right.
We have a lot of dramas that are based on marriage and weddings, and recently Hum TV had Suno Chanda during Ramadan, and that was really, really successful, based on love, based on getting married and all of this. So do you have high hopes for this from England as well and around the world?
We have very high hopes from England. There's many reasons for that. first because the script and the story, it could have been done in England. So this when the script came to us, we had three options: either go to the UK, अमेरिका में करें या कनाडा में करें. कनाडा हमने इसलिए चूज़ किया क्योंकि उधर थोड़ी जो लाइन प्रोड्यूसर थी इनिशियल वो वहाँ पे थी, और there was some film credit things, some licensing. So हम कनाडा गए, वहाँ पे locations बहुत अच्छी हैं, Niagara Falls, Blue Mountain Village, downtown. And a lot of films have been done in the UK. Canada is one of the up and coming markets, so we wanted to explore Canada.
Yeah, and now because you made this debut alongside two very experienced actors, especially Ali Kazmi, he's really well recognized for his work. He's done really, really well. Recently he was in Baghi as well. आपने कुछ सीखा है इतने experienced actors के साथ काम करके अपनी पहली फिल्म में?
बहुत ज़्यादा सीखा. I mean, when I went, you could go to film school, but you're not going to learn anything there. What you learn is by experience. So by working with Mikal, Ali Kazmi, Kavi Khan, Atika Oro, these people, Azra Moyuddin, Mahmood Akhtar, they're like 20, 30 years old in the industry. They, even taught me how to stand, how to, properly like come in and out of the frame. Like, it's a huge blessing to work with these people.
So you worked in business, right, in America,
Yes.
and you're saying your family have now produced this film.
Correct.
So how was the journey from like business to media? Because it's very different. Well, it's not different. You probably understand the business side of films now much, much better. But what made is your family already in production from like a very long time, or they decided to go into this?
My family, I have people that are in production that have even done films and television commercials, dramas and stuff. But my personal family, no, we haven't done anything like this before. We do have content business. We make 3D content, artwork, animation. That's my personal business actually. So, I'm artistic to a certain extent. All the songs of the film, I actually heard them and sent it back to the music director over 100 times each
So you
song.
had like the final say.
Right, on the songs at least.
That's good. So what are your goals for your future? Because obviously this is just a stepping stone, right, into the Pakistani film industry. It's a really good time for Pakistani films. They're having very big launches in England. A lot of people go into the cinema, and a lot of people are so patriotic and they like to support Pakistani cinema. And recently we had the first launch of Cake, the film, in Leicester Square. So they're doing really, really well. So it's a good time to come into Pakistani film. So what's your goal? Any aspirations? Which way do you want your career to go?
I want to take Pakistani cinema to an international level. I'm basically from America. I'm half Pakistani, half American. Not by my parents being American, but by me being raised there.
Yeah.
And I think we have a lot of potential in our country. I feel like Pakistanis are some of the smartest people in the world.
Yeah,
When I was younger and I was in Pakistan, in Karachi, I had friends and myself, we were so good at computers, and it was just beginning to start when the internet just first started. So there's an abundance of talent in Pakistan, from music. Our music goes across the border. Some of our musicians have won awards internationally.
And definitely the voice is way more raw in Pakistan than it is in any other country.
Exactly. So I feel like, getting our talent exposed properly, building an international image, and improving our image, getting acceptance worldwide, and get our culture and our traditions accepted by other ethnicities in other countries. So, because we've been kind of typecasted for bad things. And I want to take it to the good thing.
Yeah. Now, as you've made this debut, what's the best compliment you've received since the film's released in Pakistan?
I don't know if you followed my Instagram or Facebook, but if you do look, the best compliment I received was the love from the audience, right? I went to some of these theaters after the show ended, and people were just like flocking to get pictures with me, and even the little kids just wanted to touch me.
How does it feel like to get all this attention?
It was amazing.
You love it, yeah.
I love these people, and it's good to see that they love me back.
Yeah, it gives you more energy to keep
Correct,
going.
yeah.
So what are your future projects that we'll be looking forward to seeing you in?
Everyone asks me that. Because so early, I can't comment on that. I've been approached by several producers, so I'm just kind of looking to see what I'm gonna do. And like we have a production house ourselves.
Yeah.
And I want to kind of be a part of good projects with good producers who can really put films out, because putting films out is not an easy task.
Yeah, definitely. So, Shayan, what was the most challenging thing during the making of Now and Now Baraati?
Well, our initial line producer dropped out,
Oh.
so I actually had to take over a lot of that work. So that became very extensive on me. I was waking people up. I was sending people text messages, sending
Did
them
you have to do
Ubers.
any ego stroking during the
Yeah,
with all the actors?
all
the
that,
time, yeah.
all that. So that was the most. I think wearing the producer hat was very difficult.
Yeah.
While doing the film.
No, definitely. And what's your favorite song from the film?
My favorite sad song is Shafkat Amanatali's Bahome, which is based on me.
Oh, okay.
Right.
From a personal experience?
Well, no, because it's just my favorite song. by
Oh,
the
okay.
singer.
Based on you on the film?
It's based on me on the film.
Oh, okay.
No, not on a personal.
I was like, okay, maybe
No.
you penned some lyrics.
No. It's based on me on the film. Like, I'm the one who's in that song. And then my second favorite, again, is mine, which is Mas Jawani.
Okay, so that's more of a up tempo.
Upbeat, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, actually, people have sent me videos of guys performing our songs in weddings.
Oh, that's great.
And you know, guys and girls, basically.
Yeah.
Like, people are actually starting to use our songs in weddings, so that makes me very happy.
That's really great. Shayan, it was a pleasure talking to you. Wish you all the best for your future projects. Thank you so much.
Likewise, thanks for having me.